What it do, world? It's your girl, Ali Epson, and I am an international runway model as well as a published print model. But most importantly, I am the face of Scripted Designs by Shay. I basically met Shay about 3 years ago at a fashion show, and we just instantly connected. We instantly started doing work together. Since then, she is now my personal designer. So we kind of work hand in hand, cross promoting our brand. I am also one of the models for Celebrity Models of Atlanta, a new reality TV show coming out, where Shay is also one of the featured designers on this particular platform. Shay is an absolutely wonderful person. She has a great spirit. She's easy to work with. She's unbelievably talented. There's nothing she can't do. There's no design she can't make. She continuously challenges herself. I just really like to work with Shay. She just really is a good person. She's genuine. She's always on time. She's consistent. And so I can't really ask for a better personal designer, and it is my privilege and my honor to be the face and brand ambassador for Scripted Designs by Shay.
Hey y'all, my name is Ariel Anderson. I actually am a hairstylist for Scripted, and I just met Shay a couple months ago at Atlanta Fashion Week, and she just automatically saw something in me that really makes me feel special. She wanted me to be the hairstylist for Scripted and work with all the girls, and she just trusts me. I love all her stuff. It's so hot and it's up and coming, and everyone's gonna love working with her and seeing all of her stuff. I've been living in Atlanta for about 3 years, and when I moved up here, I actually wanted to start doing runway stuff and editorial stuff, and I'm just really excited that Shay saw something in me that allows me to do that.
Welcome to Legit Life Magazine. I'm your host, Myron Gaddison, and today we have founder of Scripted One Fashion, Miss Shay Pate. How you doing today, Miss Shay?
I'm doing well, and yourself?
That's great.
Yeah.
Today we're going to talk to Miss Pate about, what she's doing with Scripted One, how she got started with it and what it means to the rest of the fashion community in Atlanta. So tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started designing.
Well, I'm originally from Philadelphia. I moved to Atlanta in about 2011, right before I had my son. Of course, the fashion industry is a lot different coming from up north and coming down to the south. Things are a little bit slower here, but people are very genuine and nice, and it's completely different because up north it's really fast-paced, and they're just like, in your face. So it's a completely different atmosphere, but originally, yes, that's where we started back in about 15 years ago, maybe.
Oh, wow.
It's been quite some time.
Definitely a veteran in the game.
Oh, yeah. I remember my very first fashion show. It was a hot mess because I'm a self-taught designer. I had no idea what I was doing.
Wow.
But somebody saw something in me and said, you know what, I believe in you and I think you can do this. So I'm going to give you a shot, even though your design saying nothing. I'm going to still give you a shot. And they did. And that meant so much to me.
That's great.
Because eventually they took me under their wing and they taught me a lot of different things I didn't know, which forced me to go ahead and want to push more because I wanted to be the person that gave somebody else an opportunity like somebody did me. So that's how I got started.
That's fantastic. So tell us about Scripted One. Where did you get the name from? Does it have any type of special meaning behind it?
Yes, actually it does. It originally started out my love for poetry. I was a poet since I was 11 years old.
Okay.
And that's where the word scripted came from because it was about taking the form of poetry and putting it into fashion and being able to collaborate it in designs and have women be able to wear that on the runway and be able to express my words in their clothes. In 2011, however, it did change a little bit. 2012, it changed because I had a vice president. Her name was Vanessa Banks, and she was murdered.
Oh, wow.
And because of that, we've taken the mission and changed it from it just being a clothing line to it being a movement. So now our mission is to spread awareness about domestic violence and domestic abuse. And that's what we want to continue to do here with Scripted. So I'm still keeping the name because I'm true to it. I still continue to keep my poetry on my clothes, but we do have a mission now behind the clothing.
That's great. I definitely didn't know it stood for all of that. But, being in today's world, we definitely have to be aware of domestic violence because some females feel like, it's love when a man beats on them. Mm-hmm. And, being raised, coming from where I'm from, there's definitely no love when a man can lift his hand to touch a woman in any way, shape, or form. So we definitely need to continue to blast this clothing line worldwide, simply, if not for the designs, which they are dynamic, simply for the awareness of domestic violence. So tell us a little bit more, what's next for Scripted One Clothing?
Well, definitely. We have a lot of events coming up.
Okay.
As Ali Epson mentioned earlier, we definitely are doing the Celebrity Models of Atlanta coming soon. Make sure you check that out.
Gotcha.
Make sure you follow us too. We're also doing Walk Atlanta, which is in December 6th. So make sure if you want to see Scripted on the Runway, come out and see us.
Okay.
But we are putting together our own production called Pitch Black, which will be airing in 2016.
Okay.
And again, this show, the mission behind it is spreading that awareness about domestic violence and abuse.
Wow.
And we want to make sure that we provide a platform for those who were silenced. And when I mean silence, I mean those who are no longer with us.
Gotcha.
Being able to give them a platform to speak out and let people hear their stories.
Yes, ma'am. So is there anything you'd like to tell the audience about Scripted One? You know, just anything at all? You know, 'cause I definitely didn't know it was such a dope movement. I didn't mean to cut you off, but, you know, I'm learning a lot, you know, just sitting here talking to you, you know, about your movement, because we're all about, you know, doing something with a purpose behind it. And so, you know, Scripted One definitely has Legit Life Magazine support. Anything we can do, you know, to help you guys out, you know, we're definitely up to helping out. So is anything you'd like to tell everybody before we go tonight?
Just so you all know, I am a survivor myself. So yes, this does speak volumes for me, and it really is something that I'm passionate about. So anybody that is on the same path or on the same movement, we definitely would applaud you to come aboard with us and follow our movement and stay with us, because you never know where we're going to be in the next year or so.
Definitely. So one more time, give them all your social media, how they can find you, any
Yes.
contact info.
Yes, definitely. You can go through my website, www.scripted1.us, or you can find us on Instagram, which is at Scripted1 Clothing Line.
Make sure you let the world know before she blows up. You seen it first on Legit Life Magazine.
All right now.